Alright, so what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy, and as you can see, sneak peek number 2 for the December update is here, and it's definitely not who we thought or wanted it to be. Let me know if you feel differently in the comments. I was really hoping that it was gonna be for one of the characters that has never got any love since their release, and that's Wiccan or Hulkling. However, there's still hope that there's more when we see the live stream, when we get the patch notes, or for the mid-month, because there's more than likely going to be a mid-month, and there's also going to be seasonal uniforms. The seasonal uniforms could technically be the mid-month, but we'll see how it goes. So as you can see, it's going to be Kate Bishop, a hero who has taken up the name Hawkeye, possessing innate archer skills along with exceptional martial arts abilities, and she has arrived once more. So it says, check out the new look and abilities of this superhero who established herself as a core member of the Young Avengers even without superpowers. Thank you. Now here's the thing, they didn't give us the coveted check out the patch details for more information, so maybe we'll see a sneak peek on Sunday, but I doubt it. More than likely what's going to happen on Sunday is going to be the key art, and that's why they didn't give us that line here. So don't really get your hopes up for a third sneak peek outside of the key art. Key art is probably just going to reveal the other Young Avengers, because it is now official. Yeah, Young Avengers. Some of you guys were doubting it. They also dropped, as you can see right here, the December update celebration live stream, last live stream of 2025. Crazy. And this is interesting because of the fact that the live stream is going to be on Tuesday. For the last little while, it's been on Monday, and this is important because this could either mean the update is going to happen on Wednesday, or it could mean that we're going to get the patch notes before the live stream. So should be interesting to see what they do here. I don't really like when they give us the patch notes before the live stream. I prefer when we get the live stream and then we get the patch notes, but it doesn't really change anything regardless of the order that we get things in. You know, like, just because we get the live stream first doesn't mean we're gonna give them feedback and then all of a sudden they're gonna change stuff in the patch notes, right? And vice versa. So it doesn't really matter, but it just feels weird. It could be that the update comes on Wednesday night as opposed to Tuesday night leading into Wednesday morning. So we could be looking at something that they have done in the past but haven't done for quite some time. So stay alert, agents. As you can see right here, a rising force approaches. I really like the look for Kate Bishop. She do be looking like a whole snack. I do like me America Chavez as well. And the cool thing about both of these guys is the fact that, hold on, let me show y'all in game, is the fact that both of them could be meta, right? And the crazy part is they're not going to be like super meta or anything, but both of them have the ability to be meta for free to play, right? For the free to play community. So this is huge. And the reason why I say that is, well, one, America Chavez is already a really good support system for PvP content. Ideally, well, who knows, she could move over now into Otherworld Battle, but primarily she's been getting a lot of use and a lot of love in TBA because of her uniform bonus, giving you the 40% extra HP plus the protection from Silver Surfer and other reflect characters like Shalabal. But she's one of the few characters that we can say, unless they do something stupid, she's gonna be even better than she currently is, because of the fact that she has iframe ignore, counterattack, and penetration all on the same skill. Literally all they gotta do now is put her heal on this skill, and now her heal right now, I think it's only at 20%. Oh no, it's 30%. And it removes all debuffs. Now here's the thing. If they put this on the third, I'm telling you, she becomes a must-have tier 4 for me. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm slacking on my PvP cards, so I'm still gonna get spanked in PvP because I decided to work on PvE stuff because that's just the nature of who I am. I love PvE content, but I'm really, really excited to see what they do for Chavez. However, Kate Bishop has the potential to be, I don't think they're going to make her replace Luna Snow. Okay? Luna Snow is old at this point. I don't want to say old news, right? I literally just juiced her up with a brilliant, you know what I'm saying? From a mighty. But there was a time several years ago, what feels like eons ago, where Kate Bishop was actually a part of the speed meta for Alliance Battle and Alliance Battle Extreme. Believe it or not, back in the days when we thought getting 160,000 points was actually impressive. Now, if you're getting less than 16 million, so the scores have 10x over the last 10 years. It's crazy. You can go back, you can watch my videos, Alex's video, all the people who are making videos on the game, like Forgo, like Starco, all them guys, right? Like back in the day, she was actually a part of the meta, and I am excited to see her come back because her kit is actually pretty good. Where do I have her? She's somewhere here. Let me go ahead and just search by speed, superhero, female, human. Yeah, she hits all them tags, and yeah, there she is. She was even good before she got this uniform because her kit had multiple iframes and you could chain skills together. She has a lot of cancel effects, and on top of that, check this out, we got crit damage, guaranteed critical rate, guaranteed dodge. Remember, guaranteed critical rate synergizes very well with a CTP of rage, so she might make a return. It would be triumphantly if she replaces Luna Snow and just holds that spot for maybe a couple months, a couple years. A year would be nice so that we could take a break from Luna, and then, you know, obviously since Luna is the dev team's baby, they're gonna release another single and then she gonna come back and hold out the game for another 5 years. But it would be cool if Kate Bishop came back. You know what I'm saying? I'm setting the bar high, but at the very least, because of the fact that she has damage accumulation in her kit, right? She also has a very proc-friendly rotation with a lot of buffs and stuff. I think that she should be, if not a replacement, come close to Luna Snow with a tier 4. And if not, at the very least, she might have some value for PvP because we got penetration in the kit, right? It's natively there. And then I believe on her artifact, have a 5-star, she gets iframe ignore. Granted, it's the one that has the cooldown, which kind of sucks, but because she had that in her kit, I decided, you know what, boom, let me go ahead and play her with a destruction. And she actually does work in AC, so I'm hoping that both of these ladies can get justice in these new uniforms. If the dev team can actually work on what they're lacking, which at this point is not very much. Like if you look at her playstyle, she's actually kind of fun to play, right? I think you proc on the 4. It's been a while since I actually used her in content, but yeah, you proc on the 4, cancel everything, proc on the 4, and you get a lot of hits. Let me go ahead and just jump into practice combo here, but I'm pretty sure it's 6, 3, 5, 4 that I used to use. Alright, and let's see. So that's actually not bad, but let me go ahead and see what the base rotation is. Let's turn that off. Hmm, 71. That's, I would want like 20 or so more hits. Let me see what they want me to use. Just like a slower cancel, but I only get 2 more hits. I don't like that. Might as well just quick cancel. Yeah, I might as well just quickly cancel it and then get the same amount of hits. Like, it's stupid that they're telling me that I failed, but if you look, the hit count is about, yeah, it's exactly the same. That's kind of silly. Whatever. I'm excited. I'm legitimately excited to see what they do for Kate Bishop because I actually had fun playing with her. The only problem with her was the heal was so small that as content got more difficult. It kind of just got phased out. Well, people are already working on Kate Bishop, as you can see. By the way, inner wheel in me, but I gotta give you guys a little heads up. But before we do that, today's surprise shop is surprisingly pretty good. So yesterday we had the card, and today we have the CTP. I definitely recommend this because 1,000 crystals for a CTP is very, very good. Okay, because if you think about it, I spent 40,000 crystals and I got 33 CTPs, which means I got one CTP for every 1,200 or so crystals spent. Whereas this, you get 1,000. You know, you get one CTP for 1,000. This is a very, very, very good deal. Unless you get extremely lucky and you do one pull, which is discounted right now, and you get multiple CTPs. So it's completely up to you. For me, I am gonna buy it, but I wanted to show it to you guys. But since there is a CTP chance up and CTP discount right now, it might not look like it's a good deal because you could spend 4 or 5 and get 1, 2, max 3. I think the most I've ever seen for anyone, not for myself. Can't remember if I've ever gotten 3 CTPs in one pull, but yeah, you could technically get a cheaper deal if you got lucky. But I'm gonna pick it up and I'll show you guys what I get. I'm hoping for liberation, but I got destruction. Ain't that anyways, whatever. This is actually a pretty good deal to me, because if you times that by 10, $100 for 15,000, would you pay? Okay, for any of you guys who spend money, whenever you see these small tier 4 material boxes, all you have to do to decide if it's worth it to you is times what's in the box by 10, right? And then come back, because then that little number will look like a big number, and if the money amount that goes with that is worth it to you, then you buy it, right? When it's like, oh, it's $1,500 for $10, you might like, but if you see 15,000 for $100, would you buy it? Right? That's, to me, that's enough to juice up 3 tier 4s, you know, like with a little bit of luck, right? And I look at my thing right now, I'm kind of low, so I think I am gonna, yeah, like look at that. That's more tier 4 mats. Like for $100, I could get more tier 4 materials than I currently have now. Yeah. Also, let me show you guys the chest that I bought yesterday. This is the one that they had in the shop for $13.99, so $10 US. Let me see what we get. Okay, so I was kind of hoping that I'd get one of the new cards, but it's cool. What do we have on it? Can't use it anyways, but oh shit. Oh, for a second I thought he got blue all attack. I gotta go look. For a second I thought he got blue all attack, because I ain't gonna lie, that's part of the reason why I got it. Is if it rolled really good for the crafted stats, I would have abandoned the one I was working on and just re-roll the base, because obviously the base is cheaper to re-roll. Like if this was blue and this was blue, oh baby, I would have been I would have had to ditch the other one, but no such luck. Anyways, man, I'm rambling. Leave me your thoughts in the comments. I'm excited to see what this new Young Avengers update is gonna bring.